Welcome to this super quick meditation, activating your crystalline core. And in this meditation, we meet, communicate, and work with the body elemental to release any aspects that need to return to the crystalline grid of the earth. And then we invite new energies that are more in alignment with our ascension path, and we activate the crystalline core within the body. So open body, open mind, soften, breathe, relax. With your breath connecting to the light in the universe. On the in-breath, light into the body, into all cells of the body. Light. And on the out-breath, a purging, a releasing of all old energies, all lower energies that no longer serve you, back to the light, back to the universe, allowing more space in the body for more light, more of your own soul's light. And following that cycle of breath. On the in-breath, the invitation of light. On the out-breath, the release of lower energies. And I call to you your team in spirit of the highest light and resonance, your higher self, your I am presence, the monadic self, all helpers, guides, angels, archangels, star beings, star races, specialist teams in spirit working with you, your ascension team. Come be with you now, come be with you now. Let's also invite the body elemental that runs your body. It's the intelligence of the body. And this intelligence is seated in the sacral or hara region of the body. Just welcoming that intelligence to be with you in this meditation. Let's also invite all Davic beings, which you can consider as earth angels, working in the crystalline grid. And breathe. Let's call the archangels of the horizontal plane. Beginning with Raphael in the east, archangel of air. The symbol, the caduceus, the energy, emerald green fire. As you focus on the symbol, call that fire, call that angel to hold the space, to hold the space. Raphael, healer magician, and open. To the south is Michael, archangel of fire. Warrior protector angel, the symbol is a flaming sword of light, and the energy, electric blue fire. Call that sword and that fire to hold the space, to hold the space. To the west is Gabriel, archangel of water, messenger angel. The symbol is a silver chalice or cup. The energy is diamond white fire. As you focus on the symbol, invite that angel and that fire into the space, to hold the space, to hold the space. And breathe and open. 3 angels, 3 energies, and open. The 4th angel is Uriel, archangel of earth. The symbol, a golden pentacle. The energy, ruby red fire. As you focus on the symbol, invite that fire to hold the space, to hold the space. 4 angels, 4 energies, and open, and open. And let's invite the vertical force angels, Metatron from the great central sun, to bring down the Christ grid a golden white fiery grid into the room, sealing the room, sealing the walls, the floor, the ceiling, windows and doors. Closing the space off, protecting the space. And bring that energy down to the crown that opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers, levels, dimensions of the crown. Bring that light down to the third eye that opens. A great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, dimensions of the third eye. And allow the light to be anchored in the third eye. Feel the light anchored in the third eye and breathe. Let's call to Sandalphon in the crystalline grid of the earth below to bring up that grid up into the space. Diamond white grid of light up into the space, up to the feet. Like a rising tide up through the legs, pelvic area, base opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers, levels, dimensions. Allow the tide of this crystalline grid to rise up to the sacral that opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers, levels, dimensions. The tide rises, the crystalline grid rises to the solar plexus that opens, a great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, dimensions. And breathe. Allowing the light to rise to the heart that opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allowing light into all layers, levels, dimensions. And allowing the tide to rise to the throat that opens, a great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, dimensions of the throat. And then up to the third eye, and anchoring into the third eye, allowing the crystalline grid to meet the Christ grid in the third eye. And feel yourself centered in the third eye. Let's invite your higher self to be with you now in the body, in the third eye, to descend into the third eye through the channel of light from the great central sun down to the crown and third eye. Allow the higher self to become more embodied, to become more anchored in the third eye, and breathe and open. And with your higher self in the body, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra. You can even put one hand on the sacral, the belly. Once again, inviting the body elemental to be with you. And allowing the body elemental itself to be held by the crystalline grid of the earth. Gaia holding your body elemental. For the body elemental is part of Gaia. And with one hand on belly, it's time to tell your body elemental that now is the time to break all agreements and all programming to keep your growth limited, separated from source, attached to third density. attached to a carbon-based physical vehicle. It's time to release all blocking cultural stories, programming and thought forms. It's time to release all ancestral stories that limit you, all programming and thought forms from the ancestral lines that limit you. It's time to release all interference, including dark ET interference coming through the bloodlines. It's time to release any dark alien interference within the DNA, preventing full awakening and activation. It's time to release all other lifetime agreements and programming, preventing the activation of your crystalline core. It's time to release all 3D programming around the body aging and becoming sick. Just send the intention now to your body elemental that it's time to activate the crystalline core. And let's call upon the devas of the crystalline grid, the earth angels within the grid, to assist you in this process, and all archangels to assist you. It's time now to release all elemental beings within the skeletal system that's not in alignment with your true self, that's not in alignment with your ascension path, that's not in alignment with this activation, to release them back to the earth with thanks. Thanking them for their job, for their work in maintaining the body. And you may feel tiny lights leaving you, those beings that are not in alignment with your ascension path, giving them permission to leave. And inviting new elemental beings within the crystalline grid that are in alignment with your highest ascension path. Welcoming these new beings, these new energies. And ask the body elemental to assist in integrating them into the skeletal system. And breathe. And as that's happening, let's invite all elemental energies within the blood, not in alignment with your ascension path, this activation to be released with thanks back to the crystalline grid of the earth. To release all energies not in alignment with your crystalline activation. And then to invite new elemental energies from the crystalline grid in alignment with your 5D self, in alignment with your activation of your crystalline core. Let's ask the body elemental to welcome them and integrate them into the blood. And as that's happening, let's release any elemental energies within the organs of the body, all organs that are not in alignment with your 5D self, your ascension path, the activation of your crystalline core, to release from all organs. And to invite new elemental energies from the crystalline grid into the organs that are in alignment with your true self, true path, true light. Let's ask the body elemental to welcome them and integrate them in the organ. And release from all systems of your body any elemental energies not in alignment with your true self, true light, true path. The nervous system, releasing from the nervous system. Hormonal system, releasing from the hormonal system. Digestive system, releasing from the digestive system. Urinary system, releasing from the urinary system. Reproductive system, releasing from the reproductive system. Lymph system, releasing from the lymph system. Releasing from all systems of your body any elemental energy not in alignment with your true self, true light, true path. And then let's ask the body elemental to welcome and integrate new energies from the crystalline grid into the systems of your body. Calling new energies and welcoming them, integrating them. Feel the shift in your body as this is happening. And let's send a message to your body elemental and all elemental energies working within the physical body. This is an invitation for all elemental energies within the physical vehicle to work in alignment with my I Am presence, to unify the body with my bright spirit, to work in unison with my higher self for the full upliftment and growth on my ascension path. This is an invitation for you to use any means possible to achieve the full activation of my crystalline core and crystalline self. Fitting one hand on the belly, let's ask now for the activation in the hara region, the sacral region of your crystalline core, an activation of your crystalline self. Allowing the sacral to begin to expand in a crystalline light. Anchored to the grid of the earth, held by the grid of the earth, your sacral area, activating the crystalline core. And feel that happening. And let's ask your higher self to also oversee this activation, connecting your higher self in the third eye through the channel of the spine down to the sacral. aligning the higher self with your body consciousness. And let's give the body elemental a new vow to work in alignment with unity, to work in alignment with 5D Ascension, to work in alignment with the full activation of the crystalline core within the body. And breathe and feel the shift in the body. And let's thank all beings assisting in this activation. Archangels, Devas from the Crystalline Grid, your higher self and team in spirit. And this meditation is offered to you, as always, with love and blessings, love and blessings.